Inaudible.
Absolument pas. Absolument pas.
Not
non.
at all. Not at all.
Moi et Marc, nous sommes des
Mark and
amis
I
d'une
are
très
friends
longue durée.
from
Même
a
des
very
amis
long time,
entre nos familles. Je
even
respecte
between
Marc
friends with our
énormément
families. I
et je
respect
parle avec
Mark
Marc
enormously,
souvent.
and I
Je
speak with
pense
Mark
que
often.
c'est
I
vraiment
think
une bonne chose pour
that it's
la
a
partie
really good
libérale
thing for
et
the
pour
Liberal
les Canadiens
Party
et
and for
Canadiennes
Canadians
qu'on aura des conseils
to
de
have
Marc concernant
advice
l'économie.
from
Et je vais me
Mark
répéter en
regarding
anglais.
the economy, and I'll repeat in English.
Thank you for the question. I'm really glad to welcome Mark here to our cabinet retreat. He is a real addition to our team. Mark is a friend of a personal friend of very long standing. He's someone who I talk to often and whom I've talked to often about economic policy since becoming finance minister. I had a long conversation with him over the weekend. It's really great for our team to have Mark providing advice to the Liberal Party so that we can support Canada and Canadians. Well, in terms of Mark's policies, views, I think those are questions for Mark. I think you guys know my view on hypotheticals. As I learned during the NAFTA negotiations, it's never a good idea for a politician to answer hypotheticals.
Your economic message during the caucus? Inaudible.
Je pense que
I
ce qu'on doit
think
faire en
that
ce qui
what we
concerne
need to
l'économie,
do with
c'est
regarding
livrer
to the
la
economy
marchandise.
is to deliver.
On doit livrer,
We need to
livrer,
deliver,
livrer.
deliver,
On était à
deliver.
l'écoute pendant tout l'été.
We were listening all summer, and what we heard is that Canadians
Du logement.
need housing. We need to build more housing, public housing. Canadians need affordable housing. We need to work on that. And Canadians need economic growth that works for everyone.
What we heard over the summer, all of us spent a great deal of time traveling the country, talking to people in our own communities. We heard that people have frustrations, and we listened. And what we heard is that Canadians need housing. They need us to build more homes faster. That is what we're doing. Canadians need life to be more affordable. We are working so hard on that with programs like early learning and childcare, with programs like dental care, and the fact that inflation and interest rates are coming down is extremely helpful in that regard too. And then finally, what Canadians need that we are focused on delivering is economic growth that works for everyone. Look, it is important to be candid with Canadians, and it's been a summer when Canadians have been candid with us. And I think all of us have heard Canadians have a lot of frustrations. It is so important for us to hear the concerns of Canadians, to listen to those concerns, to act on them, and to deliver. And that is what we are all absolutely focused on doing, starting with the Prime Minister. I think I've already answered that question, but I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to answer again. So let me just say about Mark, truly, Mark is a personal friend of mine of very long standing. I have been talking to Mark about the economy since long before I became a politician. And as soon as I became a minister, I continued to talk to Mark and get his advice and talk about ideas with him. He is a highly respected Canadian economic leader. It is a really good thing for our party and for Canada and Canadians that we are now able to draw even more on Mark's advice. He and I had a really good conversation over the weekend, and I'm really looking forward to continuing to work with him. C'est une question pour lui.
That's a question for him.
C'est une question
That's
pour
a
lui.
question for him.